Sponsored content. Us Weekly receives compensation for this article as well as for purchases made when you click on a link and buy something below.
Upon hearing the brand name Dr. Scholl's, what is the first thought that crosses every mind? Probably something like, oh, that brand is all about comfort.
Which is true. But we're forgetting a major factor, and that's the fact that drive.
Scholl's makes some incredibly stylish footwear. Don't believe us? Just take a look. Dr.
Scholl's Dakota Wedge booties are no orthopedic slippers. They may be equally as comfortable, but in the fashion department, they're miles and miles above and ahead.
Style doesn't always have to equal sharp edges poking and prodding at us, risking our lives in skinny stilettos or stepping on a sole that feels like a sheet of solid rock.
If we do it right, it can equal soft fabric, memory foam and support worth our sung praises.
It can also equal a truly insane sale. The Dakota bootie is sleek and dreamy, and shoppers can't stop going on about how much they love it. One, who wore them everywhere, as soon as they took them out of the box, said they immediately went back and got every color that was still in stock. Another commented on the comfortable insole, saying they had no problem standing and dancing for 7 hours straight in their Dakotas. One shopper said they don't even feel like heels. Others called them lightweight and their uppers velvety soft. Most importantly, they also adored how these shoes held up, even after trudging through bad weather over and over again. The uppers of this Oxford-style shoe are made of a soft microfiber fabric.
Microfiber is amazing because not only does it have a suede-like look and feel, but it's quick to dry when wet, and it's extremely durable.
These shoes have a round toe and a lace-up closure with skinny laces that match the uppers.
At the end of the laces, instead of the plastic and metal eglets we'd expect, there are actually mini microfiber tassels. How cute is that? This unexpected accent brings these shoes from great to favorite pair ever.
The wedge of this bootie is just over 2 inches tall, giving us a significant boost, but not one that's going to have us towering over our surroundings like a skyscraper.
It's a stacked wedge with a subtle horizontal stripe look and is accompanied by a modest platform.
Wedges are the perfect shoe to suit both nicer and more casual occasions, leaving no room for contemplation over heels.
Literally no room, because the wedge fills up all that extra space between our foot and the ground. Beneath the wedge is the rubber outsole, which features added traction.
Even in completely flat shoes like sneakers or ballet slippers, we've found ourselves slipping around town like sudsy soap in a shower, so we're very grateful for this attention to detail.
Inside the Dakota bootie is a smooth lining and, yes, as expected from Dr. Scholl's, a cushion foot with memory fit foam technology.
This, along with the flexible upper, convinces us without a doubt that these boots deserve a top space on our shoe rack for easy and everyday grab and go.
These Dakota boots are currently available in 4 colors. Black is a deep black with matching laces, but the wedge is a light brown.
Also with a light brown wedge is the dark brown shoe, a chestnut shade that would pair well with fellow earthy tones.
With a slightly darker wedge is the gray version of the Dakota, which is a dark peppery color that can act brilliantly as a neutral.
Rounding out the options is stucco, another neutral taking on a top tone with a similar color heel.
We would wear these wedges with either a short and flowy summer dress or a deep and chic winter dress, perhaps with a mock neckline.
We could also easily pair them with all of our favorite pairs of jeans. Right now, we're picturing dark skinnies or cropped light wash denim with some distressed detailing.
We could also pair them with slacks. The options go on and on. With multiple pairs of this boot at 62% off, we may just have to get every color, and we don't think anyone is going to blame us.
Those tassels. Come on. How is anything allowed to be this comfortable and cute at once? Check out more of our picks and deals here. This post is brought to you by Us Weekly's Shop With Us team.
The Shop With Us team aims to highlight products and services our readers might find interesting and useful.
Product and service selection, however, is in no way intended to constitute an endorsement by either Us Weekly or of any celebrity mentioned in the post.
The Shop With Us team may receive products free of charge from manufacturers to test.
In addition, Us Weekly receives compensation from the manufacturer of the products we write about when you click on a link and then purchase the product featured in an article.
This does not drive our decision as to whether or not a product or service is featured or recommended.
Shop With Us operates independently from advertising sales team. We welcome your feedback at shopwithus@. Happy shopping!